What's up, everyone? Corey Parks here with Help 911. Back again today to talk with you a little bit about drainage systems inside of crawl spaces and the costs that are associated with them. Stay tuned and we'll have more for you. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the costs associated with the drainage system and what we factor in when it comes to drainage systems in your crawl space. The biggest factor would be the size of your crawl space. How many square feet is it? And our drainage systems really actually go off of linear footage instead of square footage. But the gist of it is how big is your crawl space? A crawl space that's 800 square feet is going to be drastically lower than a crawl space that's 2,800 square feet or 3,000 square feet. As you can imagine, the bigger the crawl space, the more materials that goes into it, the more labor that goes into it, which means the cost goes up. So the second factor is what type of space do we have? What's the height for the crawl space? And both of these are similar to the cost of encapsulation. It's a lot easier if we can stand up and move around versus if we're on our belly and everywhere in between. So the height of the crawl space will play a vital role into the cost of a drainage system. The other thing that we got to look at is does your crawl space need a full system or just a partial system? If you only have water coming in on the front of the house, we might can get away with a partial system just on the front versus having to do the whole thing. Every situation is different, and it really just, we really just need to put eyes on it to be able to give you a good estimated cost of that. How many sump pumps need to go in it? What's the layout of the crawl space? Are there multiple load points in the crawl space, which is going to require multiple sump pumps? If it does require multiple sump pumps, that's going to drive up the cost of the electrician. We're going to have to install multiple outlets and possibly even multiple dedicated circuits coming from your breaker panel. Do you want battery backups to go with the one sump pump or multiple sump pumps if needed? Battery backup typically increases the cost $700 to $900 depending on a couple different features per sump pump. That's something you as the consumer have to make a choice. We highly recommend it. So if the power goes out, your pumps are still working. How far does the exit line from the sump pumps when they go outside, does it need to go? Can we just go 10 feet and the grade around the house take the water away, or do we need to go 60 to 70 feet? The last thing we want is that water to get back into the foundation and back into the crawl space, so we're going to take that water plenty far enough away. So these are all factors that go into the cost of a drainage system. If you got any questions about crawl space drainage systems, mold, moisture, encapsulations, or structural repair, let us know. You can look us up at hydrohelp911.com on Facebook, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Y'all have a good day.